Hello everyone. Welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. General Hospital spoilers show that Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright, is going to strike, Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, is panicking, and Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, is tempted. As we always do on early edition day, we start with what's coming the rest of the week. So, on Wednesday, March 12th, we've got Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, hanging out in the steam room. And Chase is wondering what happened that has Dante cutting Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, some slack. He was just telling Chase and has told some other people that he's having a hard time just dealing with losing Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, plus some frustration with Lulu. But they had a really good talk, and she stopped short of telling him about the baby, so that may shift things. Ava Jerome, Maura West, heads over to the Crimson offices and wants a favor from Maynard Reeves, Cynthia Watros, so that should be interesting. And Laura Spencer, Jenny Francis, is absolutely applauding Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner. Aurora Media exposed Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, abusing the power of his political office for a personal vendetta. And Laura is happy he was blasted. But you know, who's not applauding is Portia because she is very worried. Carly Spencer lashes out at Drew on Wednesday, probably about him pushing for Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, to move in. And Carly also goes to see Nina. She tells her they have got to put their plan in motion now before it is too late and Willow and the kids are already moved in. Then, it would be so much harder to get them out. Meanwhile, Drew heads over to General Hospital to check with Willow, wondering if she's embarrassed to be seen with him after the unflattering news report. And I'm sure she's going to just take his side and blah blah, fully gaslit. That's what happens when you grow up in a cult, your mind goes weak. And then Drew gets a hold of you, right? Things heat up with Elizabeth Weber, Rebecca Herbst, and Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, now that he's out of the hospital. And they already had, a couple of moments. So they puck up where they left off. Alexis Davis, Nancy Lee Gran, is ranting to Christina. Then, she needs to talk to Curtis, probably on the topic of Drew, everybody's least favorite person right now. Portia is absolutely horrified to get bad news from Rick. He was supposed to be looking into what could happen if Drew exposes her for test tampering. And unfortunately, Portia is quite upset when Rick says it is even worse than she thought. And we've also got the second place runner up from the Golden Bachelorette guesting as a wildlife journalist, and Nina wants to know if he's single. I wonder if he's going to go over and weigh in on the protected land by the crypt. It'd be kind of funny if he ruined Drew's little scheme. On Thursday, March 13th, Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, asks Brennan, Chris McKenna, for some help. I wonder if she's going to ask him to pull back the kill order on Valentine Cassadine, James Patrick Stewart, and just to leave Charlotte Cassadine, Scarlett Fernandez, alone now that she's back in town. Because, Charlotte Cassadine could be used as bait to get Valentine, and maybe she wants to preclude that. Lucky and Elizabeth have plans, but they are interrupted. Wonder if it's a date night or a romantic evening. Meanwhile, Portia is desperate to cover her tracks. Maybe she's trying to figure out a way to get rid of the test, hampering evidence on the GA servers, or maybe just trying to figure out how to stop Curtis from finding out that Drew was blackmailing her, and that she actually agreed. Carly finds herself a little unsure about her feelings. Wonder if she is regretting telling Brennan to take a hike. And Lucas Jones, Van Hanses, has a run-in. This should be with the new guy who is supposed to be his new love interest, and I am really curious who it is. Still really wondering if it might be Sidwell, because that would just be unusual. Then we're going to wrap up this week with Friday, March 14th. Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, gets a really big surprise for her birthday. I'm sure Kai, Jen's Austin Astrup, wants to celebrate with her. We'll see if the surprise is from him. Christina wants some answers, and Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, comes clean on Friday. Now, these are two separate spoilers, but they sound like they belong together. So if they do, she may press him about his strange behavior lately. And his confession could be made to someone else, or it could be to her. He's got to start telling people about his heart condition, because he's got to have surgery very soon. And you know, Christina's probably not the best person to start with, but if she's pushing, maybe it'll go that way. Gloria Cerullo, Ellen Travolta, reassures Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, about what they have done and pushes on her to keep Gio's paternity and maternity a secret. But Lois doesn't know if she can keep it in. And let's be clear, Gloria is wrong. I think Gio needs a mom in his life. BLQ, Brooke Lynn Quartermain, needs her son, and Gio's never had a dad, and even though he's grown, you know, he'd be great with the idea that Dante is his father. The real only issue is the fact that Gio never knew he was adopted. But because his adopted mom is dead, why not give him the gift of family? Dante opens up to Chase on Friday, and I wonder if by then Lulu has gone back on her word and blabbed to him about the baby. At this point it doesn't seem like Brooke Lynn would, but we'll see. Going into the following week, March 17th through the 21st, fans are wondering if Jason and Anna are about to kiss again. There was a whole vibe happening after they got Charlotte settled into the hotel. And they're close again, you know, is this happening? Is Jason tempted because he still has not had a love interest since he's been back on the show, which is just weird. Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, is playing with fire, lying to Carly's face about Jason being her baby daddy, and playing with fire twice over for taking a payout from the dangerous new guy in town, Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota. And when Jason finds out Sasha took money from Sidwell, he is going to lose it. Drew and Tracy Quartermain, Jane Elliott. Battle is far from over. Can Willow convince Drew to let the Q vendetta go and just focus on their future? Is he even capable of doing that? If Willow asks nicely, maybe as a condition of moving in with the kids. Gloria keeps pressing Lois to keep her mouth shut, but as we know, that's not something Lois is great at. And I'm just wondering if BLQ is going to overhear Lois and Gloria bickering and find out more than they intended her to hear. And you know, bottom line, I don't think Lois or Gloria, either one, are going to come out of this looking great. They might both have to pack off to Bensonhurst. Drew has made himself front-page news by trying to have his family's crypt condemned when he should have been in D.C. serving his constituents. I'm waiting to see if it's going to be Tracy or Emma or somebody else who starts a petition to have him recalled. And maybe get him ousted by the voters that put him in. Carly and Nina intensify their plotting to keep Willow out of Drew's house, and Nina is still clutching tightly to that one card she can play that she slept with Drew multiple times. Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna, is thrilled with Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, as a future agent. He's a little less thrilled with Carly, but being involved with her complicated him using Joss as an agent. So it may be for the best. But I suspect Carly's going to circle back around, and their situationship is back on. And they hit cheats before Joss is back. Lucas's new love interest is quite the storyline, and we know Brad Cooper, Perry Shen, won't take it well. But it's his own fault for being sketchy as usual. And Portia, poor Portia, knows time is running out and Drew is going to come for her after Curtis ran that expose on his deeds at the crib.